Hey, I'm back and we're going to talk about how to figure out your intermittent fasting frequency pattern, okay? This was a question from someone that wanted to know, do I eat 3 times a day, twice a day, once a day? So let's just talk about that. Now, an average person should just jump in and test themselves because it's almost impossible to tell you what's going to work for you. You have to experience how your body reacts and you'll know once you do it. Because some people feel really good at eating once a day. Other people feel really good at twice a day. Okay, so it really depends on how your body responds and your goals. If your goal is to lose weight, that would mean one pattern, and if your goal is just to maintain and just do it for health reasons, you can maintain another pattern. We'll get into that in just a little bit, but I want to just cover some basic rules. Okay, number 1, don't eat if you're not hungry. Okay? Don't eat if you're not hungry. Adjust the fats to be able to go longer without eating. That's really important because one of the biggest indicators of if you're healing this insulin resistance problem is you can go a long period of time without getting hungry. Some people can't, so you want to add the fat to satisfy you to go long periods of time. As you do this and you adapt and you actually heal insulin resistance, you'll be able to do that. But initially, you're going to find, wow, I'm hungry every hour and a half. And then when you eat, you're not satisfied after you eat. You need something a little sweet. That means the cells have insulin resistance and they're not absorbing the food that well. Okay? So the pattern is you do 3 meals per day with no snacks. You start pushing your breakfast forward, forward, forward into the point where it drops out and you just have a lunch and a dinner. Get comfortable with that before you go into the next phase, which is shortening the distance between lunch and dinner, okay? To the point where it's 4 hours. That would be awesome. And that's 20 hours of fasting. That will give you a tremendous amount of health benefits. The difference between even a few hours of fasting is huge with autophagy, which is your body's ability to recycle old damaged proteins and start developing really healthy skin, collagen, body tissue, regrow brain cells, improve memory, cognitive function, improve your mood. Very important, okay? And then if you're graduating between this level and then 1 meal a day, this really would depend on a couple factors, okay? So are you getting strong hunger pain, okay? Are you getting your stomach rumbling for food? Well, you really want to pay attention to that and feel what your body's trying to tell you. It's like, okay, I got to eat. You know, don't try to push through that if you're not ready for that. So I would do it very gradually. So if you're feeling weak, that's another indication that you need to eat. Okay. If you're lightheaded, that's another reason why you need to eat. Vision problems. If the person has blood sugar issues, and they don't eat, their vision will kind of go down the tubes. Okay? And of course, if you have like stomach pains or nauseousness or even cramping, it could just be your body's telling you go ahead and eat, because when you eat, it goes away. So you want to not eat if you're not hungry. Okay? You want to eat if you're hungry. Very simple. Adjust the fats. If you do too much fat, you're going to overload the gallbladder and the system and feel nauseous, bloating, belching, right shoulder pain. So ease off. Keep your greens high, your vegetables high, because that's going to really provide the potassium for a lot of things. For your ability to overcome this insulin resistance, for your stomach, in that potassium helps build up hydrochloric acid, for overall energy, and for overall health from a lot of other benefits from vegetables. And then we have the moderate amount of protein. We're not doing a high protein diet. We're just doing a moderate amount, between 3 and 6 ounces. So if you're losing too much weight, what you want to do is you want to maybe not go down the 1 meal. Maybe we stick with this one right here, but you add more fat and more calories. If you want to lose weight or speed up the weight loss, then what you want to do is, once you adapt to this, you want to cut down the amount of fat so your body burns its own fat, not the dietary fat, and start graduating to a shorter window of eating window, and then eventually once a day if needed, especially if you have a thyroid problem. So that's just what's needed because the metabolism is slow, so we need to do that. But if you're younger and you're a guy and you have a fast metabolism, you may have a problem doing this because there's no way you can consume the amount of calories that you would need to maintain your weight. Like you're doing like 4,000 calories in one meal. It's not going to happen. But you can do it with even 3 meals with no snacks or 2 meals easily. But the key is not to have the snacks, the so-called healthy snacks. That is the killer. That's the thing that's going to mess you up. Okay? So also just pay attention to your energy. And I will do a separate video just on energy itself. But the point is that you want to use, if you're doing this right, and you hit the sweet spot of the exact frequency that your body likes, your energy will be good. You won't have this hunger too bad. You'll feel good. You'll have good skin. You'll have all the factors of improved health. All right. Thanks for watching. Hey, I appreciate your attention. And if you're enjoying these videos, go ahead and subscribe. And I will definitely keep you updated on future events, live events, and webinars that we're going to do very soon.